Hey, so I'm gonna keep this quick just because Discord only allows 8 megabytes max. Gonna obviously be fixing some holes here because I recently was looking at this house for a breakdown run when I was trying to recreate it in a game or in another server. So that happened. So this is just a way for me to feed my addiction of showing off. This is my house, or this is kind of my house testing world. Because I build a lot of builds on different servers, and so I've recently, this server, this single player world is where I come in and test designs. This is the house I was recreating. So, you step inside, it's got locks on the doors. There's one for that door here. You can come in the front door and see the living room with the big TV. I've decided recently to move the lever over here. It's not like that currently, though. So, big TV. I recently got a Nintendo Switch, so I might try to recreate that in the game. There's a painting up here. Don't have that in the thing, but here's a sink. Stove opens the fridge. Got myself... Oh, jeez, that's gonna motion sick the heck out of people. Got myself a stand here. Armor stand. Some things are substituted on the server, but anvil pole is one of them. My bed's different, but this is the bed. I won't talk about the other one anymore. Here, there are some holes here and there because I was, of course, going through a run through. Bathroom. I actually filled in a whole area with, I have world edit on this, or on my regular building world of this. This is, I filled in an area and used maps on item frames to make tiling. For the bathtub. Bathtub might be a little long. Maybe. Yeah, it is. Hey, you know what? Still looks good. There. Bathtub. This is a shelf for like towels, toilet, and the sink. Sink looks out over the world. Tiling, of course, is keeping the bathtub protected from viewers. Bathtub, of course, and bedroom we've seen. Here we have the back patio, which is this, which has a table that moves up and down. And this is a shed, just a shed. Here's the pool. Pool has squids in it. I don't know why. I didn't spawn them. Here's a back patio. You've seen some redstone working under there. So, obviously, because I'm just showing off the build, I won't care about hiding this. I have done better ways of secreting it, but you come in the front door. When the patio, the table is down, because the lever, it also puts down the armor stand, which then allows you to right-click this, and stove opens the fridge, which brings you down here into this room. And then once you set these up in a specific way, which I'm afraid I might not remember. Ah, yes, good. It's one of those code locks using item frames. I don't use the same code every time, so I have to remember it. Oh. Okay, there. So you come into here. This is the main room, and then you step on this pressure plate. This lifts up, which has my crown on it. Those swords back there and this crown are a reference to some stuff I've done YouTube-wise. Jeondongusai, or Zendaisha, is the name of a sword, which if you follow lore stuff, it's my sword. I have a version of it that I made, built in real life. Of course, single player, like server wise, a lot of the command block stuff in this area, all the lighting and whatnot, this is all non command block, but stuff like this door is command block use, and this lighting control is all redstone, but this is what is this is what's this is what is This is what is command block stuff. Scale online. Welcome back, Toma. And then you press the button again. Scale offline, and it breaks the skeleton skull, which wasn't dropping until recently. But yeah, scale online. I don't remember what scale stands for, actually. This was going to be an armory. I turned it into, I expanded the room and turned it into a storage area in my other game. So, I don't know why I'm saying this. If you come out here, wait, I think this turns off the lights. Interesting, that one turns off the lights. There's some redstone mix-ups there. You can come down here, this turns on all the lights, and then flips you into this big room, which has this thing in the center, and if you hop on it and press this button, it takes you down. It's an elevator. I'm really quite proud of the redstoning that went into that. Took a lot of work. And here's my big lava lit up room, which you can see from here. And come downstairs. For those of you who might recognize what I was trying to go for, I was Mumbo Jumbo, I believe is the name of the YouTuber. Literal, quite literal sign. I have no idea what to put in here currently. Someone built him a very similar design, where he posted a house and told people to make it a redstone house. And so one person who I really like the idea of made this massive area or I made all of this personally, and I made this setup here that does this. But some of their redstone work was much more complicated than whatever the dumb shit I did was. Obviously, they put in a lot more effort, and there was a lot more redstoning that went into theirs. This is purely inspirational-wise, so is that. This weird... I couldn't figure out where to put a door on this one, so I scrapped the idea. But this little house here, also inspirational by that. And this is not. This is, I don't know how many people have seen me build this design, but this was legitimately just a pretty generic design for a steampunk style house that I built for a person. I had to look up what steampunk style was, and I really liked the way it looked back then, and so I ended up building a house, a very large, different idea entirely, but then when I wanted to build my own personal house, I looked up online pictures and sort of amalgamated a few of them together, and over the years came up with this design, which doesn't have any exterior detail. If you've seen any of my videos on Jason server, you know what I'm talking about. This might already be too long, so I might just upload this to my channel, so I suppose this is now YouTube content, and then I'll just send the link, unless I can't. But, if you've seen any of my work on Jason server a while back, obviously this was a generic idea, and I don't really do detailed exterior work on my, I do a lot of interior and redstoning stuff on single player normally, because I really like engineering with redstone, but on servers I play, I don't really play creative online, other than on, like, Jason server, I always played creative, and so that's the only other place I'd really do, and I don't really enjoy single player very much. So that was about the only place I'd ever actually do any redstoning, which is why I'm pretty sure that was the only thing I ever did on there was giant crazy command block and redstone creations. And all the lights in this version of the house are adjustable. You can turn them on and off to change the lighting of the room. You can come in here, turn the lights on and off in here. No, you can't. I don't remember how. But you can turn them off and on in the areas of the house. Down here, all that. So this is the house, and I just wanted to show off, I guess. This is Hayden signing out. I'm probably going to go play Nintendo Switch after this. I've been so addicted to it lately, since I only got it like 4 days ago, and I've been playing it that entire time, that when I finally sat down back on the computer in my usual position, like I sit in a very specific way on my computer chair, and so when I finally sat back down, regular position, because I normally spend a lot of time on the computer, but I've spent so much time with the Switch. I took it, packed it on my bike, and got my bag with my tent and sleeping bag, and I actually went on a hike and brought it with me. And once I got to the top of the mountain, we have a few small mountains out here near where I live, and they're good hikes. And once I got to the top, I set up my tent, um, and I played the Switch for a couple hours. And then after I played the Switch for a couple hours, or maybe not a couple hours. I played it for a while, and I got a campfire going. I mean, not really. I have a little mini cook stove and I lit one of the fuel packets and boiled some oatmeal and ate that, and then I did not spend the night. I actually came back down afterwards, and yeah. So I don't know if I should have taken my Switch with me, but I set up the tent just so that I could play the Switch in a controlled environment. I, I took the Switch and I played it, and I, I don't know. It wasn't even like a very long walk. I was up there for maybe 3 hours. Just wanted to go up there. Just wanted to go up there and explore and get out of the house for a while. And that was 3 hours on like the second day, but that was because I had already committed to going up there before the Switch had come. So it was on the first day I had the Switch, and I had already committed to going up there. And so I went up there and played with the Switch a lot. And then everything after that, I was inside. I've been playing it for 4 days straight. Breath of the Wild. So, yeah. Okay, this is Aiden signing off properly. I'm tired, so I'm ranting. Bye.